Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you seeing this. You feel me? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shamari Nichelle, and I am back with a year ahead tarot reading. All right, this time is for my Scorpios, which y'all singing and Anyway, for my Scorpios, we're gonna be talking about your sunset lessons from your previous year, horizons, what you can expect in the next year, your obstacle, a challenge you'll face this year, strength on how to harness your inner power, advice about the lessons you learned from last year, your navigation for your guidance for the year ahead, and then also clarity, your personal theme for the year, okay? Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't fit, don't force it, all right? Anybody got time for that? Some of you Scorpios could be birthing new ideas, but it also could be like in a sense of manipulation. I feel like your pentacles are possibly on the rise. We're going to take a look though. Some of you guys could also be on the defense about some things. Detaching from things that have kept you bounded. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I saw the Ace of Swords. Something mentally might have you though, But we're going to take a look at those 10 cups again. Could be waiting on some ships or some money to come in. Definitely waiting on some money to come in, okay? All right. What are some lessons from Scorpio's previous year? What are some lessons from Scorpio? Thank you. So, like I said, you have the Six of Pentacles. So, some lessons that you could have learned from this previous year. As far as with this Six of Pentacles, it just leads me to suggest or possibly understand that, that is, okay. I'm tripping, y'all. Anyway. With the Six of Pentacles, it just lets me know like there's been a two-way of abundance. You've been giving and receiving, okay? So that's a lesson that you have learned about being charitable and how that always comes back to you when you are also giving. All right, Scorpio now. Yes, you're always giving. Scorpios are very kind, Don't get on their bad side though. Like they're very moody, but anyway, it's a positive and generous mindset that you have. Okay? What can Leos, I just got done doing the reading. I apologize. What can Scorpio expect in the next year? What can Scorpio expect in the next year, Spirit? What can Scorpio expect in the next year? What can Scorpio expect in the next year? You have the Four of Swords. I feel like now is just like a time for you to rest. Like you have given so much, and I feel like now it's like a time for you to really take a break. But a brief break is what I feel as well. But like you're healing from being burnt out from giving. Now the question is, have you been giving more than you've been receiving and it has you burnt out, or just the whole thing of giving? But it's definitely a time for deep rest on the horizon for you. Definitely. So let's see. What's a challenge that Scorpio can face this year? A challenge Scorpio will face this year. Challenge Scorpio will face this year, Spirit. A challenge that Scorpio will face. You have the Queen of Swords. With the Eight of Swords at the bottom too. But with this Queen of Swords, it's like I think you're going to have like a challenge with being direct or like perceptives, like seeking truth. There's going to be some type of unbiased decision making. That's going to be like a very big challenge for you as far as others. So you know, and then I think it's possibly because you're like, well, you know, I've done all of this in my past and still had all this shit going on. I was still giving and receiving and had all this going on. So now it's time for me to like just sit back and really recuperate from this. And I don't see your perspective. Why? Because I'm burnt out. Like I have nothing else to really give. With as far as this Eight of Swords being at the bottom and you know, in reverse. But you know, it's almost like you're like telling them like your past excuses cannot keep you remain shackled. Like I've done it. I've done it. And I hope like in a way with this Four Swords is your challenge is not being helpless. Like you're more abundant than that, Scorpio, and using your story, your past isn't an excuse to for you to remain shackled either. So that's definitely going to be a challenge as far as seeing the different perspectives of others, you know. How can Leo harness their inner power? How can Leo harness their inner power? So you had a few of them come out. And I will keep them. Yeah, you got choices for sure, though. And abundance. Like, this is there for you. But it's like almost in a way like I had to work my ass off for this. And it's burnt me out now. So as far as this inner power that we are seeing with the 10 of Pentacles, it basically is I feel like in a way you need to remain generous, okay? You need to remain generous. You're spiritual and materially, you have abundance. The abundance, you have this abundance there, okay? But I also feel like, you know, again, where I said, like, you're not, it's like you're turning a blind eye because you're like, I'm burnt out, y'all. I don't care about your perspective on how I should be doing things. I need to rest, okay? It's like, I need to rest. Like, you guys are not finna bother me about this. But anyway, you also had the Nine of Wands in reverse, and it's about a need to open up and trust people, okay? Like, yeah. So trusting these people, these outside sources, and understanding others' perspectives will really allow you to open up some major doors for you. And as far as harnessing in and some power, you know, you are trapped by your own boundaries in a way, and which is, you know, you being burnt out. But this is why I said I feel like it's a brief time for you to rest. It's not a time for you to just give up, walk away, or whatever. I don't feel like that. Like, you have to understand others' perspectives because you understand how your stories have gotten you here, the things that you have gone through in life. Okay, with the Hermit, excuse me, the Hierophant. So again, I do feel like with me just saying the Hermit, like you are going in like some inner reflection. Okay, but also for your inner power, you know, how to harness your inner power. It's also by remembering the lessons that you have gone through to get you to this point. Okay, you are a spiritual leader. You are a guide for a lot of people, which is why this give and receive is here as well. From your past, you gave and you received, which you will always receive back what you give out, whether it's good or bad. Okay, but these is definitely an enlightenment and an awakening. Okay, you are in service of spirit, and being in service with spirit is going to really allow you to harness in on this power that they are needing you to. Remembering these stories is how you have gotten here. Okay, what's some advice Leo has learned from the lessons of last year? Advice for the lessons Leo learned last year. Advice for the lessons Leo learned last year. Advice for the lessons Leo learned last year, Spirit. Lessons for the lessons. Thank you. The Fool, about new beginnings. Like, and then here goes the Strength card. Like, you have the courage to move forward and letting go of some things Definitely, because you have the bond at the top as well, excuse me, at the bottom. We have the devil card. So there was some type of detachment with love and seeking as far as this creativity. But as far as some advice that you've learned with the Fool card being there, I really feel in a way like it was a sense of potential. Like you literally, it's about awakening and remaining optimistic regardless of the situation that has you burnt out. Like remaining optimistic about this, and really as far as letting go of understanding these perspectives, really thinking about these perspectives that others are in, you know, and remaining enthusiastic regarding what you can do for others. Definitely some new beginnings on the horizon for you as well. But this burnt out energy is going to be what helps you understand that for sure. That was the Nine of Swords, but I needed to ask. So, guidance for the year ahead for Leo. What's the guidance for the year ahead for Leo? Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. How many times have I been saying that the whole time? Have I been saying that the whole time? This is Scorpio. I feel so bad. Like, I didn't even catch it. It's too early. Haven't had my coffee. Listen, I know I probably did say Scorpio on some of these, but I really still feel like this still connects for you, Leo. And there's no way that this was for Scorpio. Excuse me, there's no way this was for Leo. I just did the Scorpio. God dang, I cannot talk today. My brain is like moving faster than my lips are. Oh my gosh. This is definitely for Scorpio, okay? I don't feel the Leo energy in this. Leo's reading was definitely totally different from this, okay? This is your reading, Scorpio. I feel like everything is still connecting. The receiving, giving and receiving too much, to the Four of Swords of being now going in like this deep rest, needing to rest from being burnt out of giving. And then you go into your challenge of seeing other people's perspectives on their stories. And then you go into the as far as this strength on how you can enter it, is really having this optimism and realizing your stories and how they've led you here. So again, and then your new beginnings is how we ended as far as your guidance and being open and to spiritual to this spiritual awakening that you're going through. All right, Scorpio, what is the guidance for the year ahead for Scorpio? Guidance for the year ahead for Scorpio. Guidance for the year ahead for Scorpio, Spirit. So, you have the Knight of Wands and the Temperance come out in reverse. Like, I kind of want to start with this Temperance first. Let's see. So I feel like here's the thing. There's going to be some type of like disharmony, okay? And impatience. Because again, I think I did say that earlier, as far as there's some type of impatience surrounding what it is that you are wanting to do. And it could be some impatience because like you are overly ambitious about what you are trying to see. Like you're very overly ambitious regarding this. And yeah, like again, it's causing this impatience. Like your guidance, it's clashing. Like you need to practice some moderation and whatever aspect, some aspect in your life. I really feel like they want you to know, like, you need to be patient. You are needing to be patient because the universe is still working for you. There are still like things in order for you to get to this new beginning. You know, they're still working for you in a settled realm. Excuse me. They're still working for you in the settled realm, okay? That was a Page of Pentacles. I'm not keeping that because I was yawning and couldn't get out my question. But what is the personal theme for Scorpio this year? What is the personal theme for Scorpio this year, Spirit? Personal theme for Scorpio. Personal theme for Scorpio. Personal theme for Scorpio this year. What is the personal theme for Scorpio this year, Spirit? Personal theme for Scorpio this year, Spirit. Personal theme for Scorpio this year. The Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, and then the Four of Wands, and then the Star card at the bottom. Like, yes, manifesting this money and this love. And you got the King of Swords too. Come on now. Like, you're not playing. Like, but again, I still feel like you're very impatient regarding this whole thing, okay? First of all, let's start with the... Actually, I want to start with... yeah, let's start with the Two of Pentacles. Because the Two of Pentacles is the need for you to balance. Like, it's like you're juggling obligations, but also seeking harmony. So within you seeking this harmony, I also feel like you're going to still come out victorious in the things that you are asking for. But it's also like if you're remaining optimistic as well. So there's a need for you to bring this harmony in by staying optimistic and inspiring others. Again, like I said, because you need to see, your challenge is going to be for you seeing other people's perspectives, because you're so used to just giving and giving. It's burnt you out. And now you're like, well, what's the hold up? What's the problem for y'all? Like, I've done it. I don't have it to give no more, but you do. And it's not always about you giving financially. It's about giving your energy, your love, your compassion, your patience, okay? And that's why, again, I feel like the advice, the navigation for you was patience, really having this patience. Because not having this patience is going to give you this challenge for sure. Okay, but you have some type of patience that you are needing to gain out of this, okay? But you're going to be seen, okay? And you're going to be inspiring others for this year. I love it. I love it, Scorpio. I love it. I love this for you because you are very kind and always giving. See? You're perfectly imperfect. And it's like a jar. I always thought it was money in here, but I guess that's not money. But it's a fish. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly, as far as a water sign. Also, enter one step forward, one step onward. Like, as long as you lead with that compassion and that abundant spirit, it's going to always come back for you. Okay? Thank you. Write this into reality. 2 more cards. What's some advice for Scorpio? Some advice for Scorpio, Spirit. What's some advice for Scorpio? Some advice for Scorpio. Some advice for Scorpio, Spirit. You fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. So you're definitely supposed to be helping people. You know, if you're guided to help someone, then do it. You know, remember perspectives. That's going to be a challenge for you, understanding where everybody else is coming from. But you're a change maker, so you're supposed to be, you know, in that space of understanding. And listen in stillness, and you'll find your true self. So again, you're like giving, and it's like you're almost in a way not leaving anything for yourself. Or you just don't know, like, you're supposed to be helping and guiding. You're a spiritual healer. You're supposed to be guiding something or someone or just the community in whole. Like, so there's definitely some things that you are needing to think about and just jump and understand that the universe will definitely catch you within what it is that you are wanting to see. could be an artist as well. Yeah, and you only see the way by making the way. So you're definitely supposed to be looking at others' perspective. Like that, though, that isn't a challenge for you. So like it's gonna be definitely possibly gonna be a hard challenge, but you're being told, like, you're being guided to understand like others' perspectives is what keeps this abundance coming in for you, because you keep helping those. And though you are going to need a little bit of rest, it's a brief moment of rest and then help, and then another brief moment. Don't keep giving, especially those who aren't trying to give back. You know, be very cautious um of of how you're giving and if it's being misused, mistreated. But you're a change maker here for sure. All right, Scorpio, I hope you resonated. You know, if you did, like, share, subscribe. If you didn't, you can book a personal reading. I will leave the link in the bio. It's planetsnob.com. And yeah, look forward. I've done all signs. Excuse me. I've done all signs. Okay. So I'm in a relaxed state now, because now all you guys' readings will be up before the first of the year. Also look forward to the collective New Year tarot reading. I'm going to be doing that on New Year's Day, and it will be a collective. So you know, you take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay. Also, look forward to, or stay tuned for celebrity tarot readings. We do have some of those up. I have Sweetie's Part 1 and Part 2 Meltdown on there, as far as with Quavo's reading as well. I've also done Black China and her Meltdown, and I've done the triangle of Kelsey, Megan Thee Stallion, and Tory Lane. So definitely go and check those out, and look forward to, on New Year Day, a collective year ahead, excuse me, not year ahead, New Year tarot reading. Okay. All right. Love and light, Scorpio. You guys got this. Keep giving and you will keep receiving. Okay. But keep that energy. Don't give it all away. All right. Everybody's not in need. So love and light, y'all.